the night. Cleveland Shuffle gonna be alright. You got the Cleveland Shuffle. You got the Cleveland Shuffle. You got the Cleveland Shuffle and everybody be alright. Well, I met a little girl, I said, what's your name? She said, back on, Jack, I'm playing your game. I don't like your looks and I don't like your style, but if you can pay the price, we'll still buy for a while. And I don't want to scuffle. You know what I will do? What do you do? I'm on it, mosey on along, do that Cleveland Shuffle. In the morning, in the night, Cleveland Shuffle. You got the Cleveland Shuffle.
Oh, get out of there, Perch. Got my Perch church. Are we back? I believe so. Marty's here. And Mike Benedict. Can anybody hear me? Hi, Christian. Man, I had this all set up. I'm getting thirsty. I mean, I can't spend all night trying to get this thing together. Can anybody hear me? Let me know. Sound is in and out, huh? Oh, God. All right. The sound is in and out. Marty Taylor says loud and clear. Mike Benedict says we got you. Did we have any of the background music? That might have been the issue. Could you hear the Cleveland Shuffle? You could. Okay. I never finished it out. Well, maybe we'll try it later. See, I'm screwing myself up here because I have the basics down. And now I'm trying to get all fancy and layer stuff on and do this and that. And I had a couple to 3 different things up here. I was going to run a video and yeah. I got above my raisin there. How you doing? Happy Friday night. Perch Church Love right here. Coming from the basement of love in Cleveland, Ohio. Mike Mad Dog Adams. Preaching my Perch Church philosophy of life that every day above ground is a good day. That's right. And you picked a good night to stop on by because my good friend and author Bob Adamov is going to join us. I hope, if we don't have any problems. If we have a bunch of problems, who knows what's going to happen. Nice part about it is I don't have to drive anywhere. Now, before we do anything, though, I want to say hi to everybody. But as people are still coming in the doors, like the roundhouse coming in the door, I can see we get a few more. And I think first we need to get our priorities straight. And I've got the Kentucky Bourbon Ale right here. I didn't want to show the real label there because I don't want to think I'm trying to get an advertising thing, although wouldn't that be nice? I don't know if they could do alcohol sponsorships on Facebook or YouTube. I don't know. All right, we're doing the Mongo method. Mongo only pawn in game of life. I'm going to open this, see if I get it on one try. Problem is this chair is too comfortable. All right, here we go. Uno, dos, tres. We did it. I'll get my mojo back. I'll be able to catch it too. I'll be able to pop it and catch it. That's right. That's something even Mongo couldn't do. Well, you got to have a fishbowl. You know what I mean? We talked about this. We had this little conversation. You got to have a beer, a fishbowl. I think last week I was telling everybody about how my dad told me that his father, my grandfather, would send him down to the bar with a pail, like they serve at the Roundhouse. He'd send him down with a pail and give him a nickel or 15 cents or whatever it costs for a whole pail of beer. And my old man would drink it on the way back, 6 years old, 5 or 6 years old. Unbelievable. But this was old school, schooners here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. Let's see who's in the house. Before I even say who's in the house, let's have a drink. I'm getting a little dry. And let me know if everything's coming through loud and clear. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, Perch Church, Conjugational, Alien, Jubilee, and Jamboree. And I change the name every week, whatever I can remember of that. So, social is ziggy zaggy, hoi, 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 ziggy zaggy, hoi, 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 ein, zwei, drei, sufa. And then we drink. Wait a minute, those sound like kids in that bar. Oh my God, is that good? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. So let's see who's in the house here today. On a Friday evening. I think I'm getting too old for this nonsense, but I'll probably be doing it until I'm gone. So we have Marty Taylor, of course, number one acolyte. Mike Benedict down in Sarasota. How you doing, Mike? How you doing, Marty? Christian is here. Christian with the waves. Hey, Christian. And Mike and Marty are saying hi to each other. Loud and clear. We got you. Paul Bobo, how are you? Happy Friday, Paul. Glad you could stop by. Our good friend Bob Adamov. We're going to be talking about his new book. In fact, let me see if I can't pull up that picture real quick of Bob's new book, Breakwater Bay. And yours truly, me, am a major kahuna in this story. I save Emerson's butt many times, as Bob is prone to say, because Bob, there's not much cussing in his, hardly any cussing, if any at all. And he doesn't say save his ass. I save Emerson's butt. See, I just want you to know that's the kind of guy Bob is. Here we go. Breakwater Bay, a preview of the cover here before Bob gets there. And this is, I have to ask him every time how many, what number, because he has a lot of them, over 20. I think this is 21, 22. Bob will be sure to tell us. Breakwater Bay. I brought out some rum just in case Mongo shows up or Ralph Wilbanks shows up. And who else in the house now? Let's see. Kenny Milady, hi from Florida. How you doing down there in FLA, man? Kenny came from Miami, FLA. Thought it was James Dean for a day. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to pour a little rum, too, here on a Friday night. And then, we chat a little bit. I get my Git box out. Settle back. Relax. We ain't doing nothing special except us being here, chilling like a villain on the Jordan Valley Trail. The sled in front of me was moving like a snail. Marty Taylor, Mike Matusik, hey, from Fremont, Ohio. Here's the Elon Musk salute. Hello. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Lucci Labati, you're home. It's good to see you, Lucci. Samhabian. How you doing, Sam? Good to see you. Did I get everybody? Yeah, all right. We got Chris Zaylor is here. All good here. Chris, how are you? Sam Ventura, welcome to the weekend. Pretty soon we'll be getting those weekends back at the Lake Erie Islands, man. And back at the Bay, Kelly's Island, Crow's Nest over there in Marblehead, Lakeside Marblehead. Go over to Port Clinton and maybe at the Riverside Cantina have one of their fine deals there. Hope you all join me. I was hoping that maybe Mongo or I was hoping a rum drinker would show up. Do we have any rum drinkers out there? No. Okay. David Y. made it and drinking with the family. Well, I say this: the family that drinks together shoots each other. By God, that's what they do. Ed Minnick, spring day in Akron, the capital of West Virginia. How are you today, Ed? What's going on? Boy, man, you see the YouTube video, the cop YouTube videos there's a lot of them from Akron. A lot of the Akron area. Guys are very popular among cop shows. Carl Wise, thank you for what you do. Really? You mean that? Looking forward to the Roundhouse. Yeah, looking forward to the Roundhouse. Well, my pleasure, Carl. I tell you, thank you. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to cut up. And, all in all, yeah, I was thinking about this earlier today. When you're young and you start out as an entertainer, a lot of times you're doing it for your ego, or you want the acceptance, or the approval. When you're young, and then if you stay in it, you work at it for the money because you like it. And then when you get to this stage of your life, you're doing it pretty much because I like the way it makes people feel. I like the way it makes me feel. I like the way it makes people like Tim Johnson, who I count on every Friday to be here. I like the way it makes him feel. So that's what it is at this point. I mean, I still like making money, but that's not the primary reason why I do it. Thor Norway in the house. Thor. By God, are you going to be in Thunderbolts? The new Marvel? Oh, my God. I don't know if you guys follow the Disney thing. I've been following it for 2 years now. When they first said that they were not having 7 dwarves, they were having 7 bandits or 7 DEI hires or something, And it would been a internet, I don't know, a source of much YouTube programming for the last 2 years and gossip and slamming everything. And so it's been fun watching. And Snow White, the remake of the live action remake of Snow White with Rachel Zegler. I keep on saying Zellweger. I think that's Renee Zellweger. And Gal Gadot or Gadot or Gadot.com. Everybody says it Gadot. I've always said Gadot, like waiting for Gadot. No. But Gadot, it may not be. And then they bring in the Middle Eastern politics because one is on one side, one is on the other, and they bring it in, ruin this whole yeah. Been fun to watch, though. Interesting. It's better than, because sometimes I'll watch the war stuff and I'll watch the economy stuff, I watch the real estate stuff, and then I watch the cheating wives stuff and the pissed off husbands stuff, the cop stuff. Oh, God, YouTube. I love it. And here I am with my everybody's got a show, right? Everybody's got a show. Dave Brennis, Giddy Up Dave in the house. Yeah. Tim Johnson. Mike Thompson, greeting from Tay. How are you and Charita doing down there in Carabel, Florida? How is everything down there now? My daughter, Shauna, is down there at a meeting right now, and I hope everything's going well for you. I hope to see you again at Mike and I was going to say Clarabelle. Mike and Charita. Man, they would sit almost every show front and center at the Roundhouse every week. It seemed that way to me. The two of you were always there in that same spot. And I have those people too that come and they sit in that same spot, and I look forward to it's like family. So, and then I did end up staying with you guys down there one time. You put up me and Coconut Pomps. We were trying to find a hotel between Orlando and not Daytona, but Cape Canaveral. Right? No luck. I got a little room. Tim John, I want to make sure I didn't pass Carl Wise. Thanks again, Carl, for that compliment. Russ Vaughn is here. Donna is in London, England. Well, England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycle 2x2. That's what Roger Miller would do because he was king of the road. I hope she's having a great trip. I know she was in Ireland. We were showing pictures of our Ireland trip for St. Paddy's Day. And if you've ever been to Ireland, you'll see a kind of green I'd never seen anywhere. I mean, green is, green's green. It's great. No, there's all, the shades of colors, but there's a particular color of green that seemed to permeate at least the countryside that we toured. Beautiful, just beautiful. London, yeah, you got to see it, I guess. I've only seen Gatwick. Dave Brennis, Giddy Up Jody here. Hello to you and the award-winning author, Bob Ad. That's right. I should, I take my thing like a little loosely and lightly. That's just my nature. It's the way I live my life, But Bob is a serious author and award-winning, and it's a privilege to be a character in many of his books and to help him promote him and watch him build this career that he's built over 25 years. And knowing him when he's starting out and just trying to launch his career as an author. And it's been great to watch it and be part of it and have fun. We've had a lot of fun with it, he and I together, too, in spite of ourselves. That's right. And Bob's going to be on in just a little bit. Cade, California. Good to see you, Elon. All right, it's either the Elon Musk's wave or the Trump dance. I like seeing Trump dances. That means I can dance. I can dance. That should have been Trump's song. Anybody remember that? Leo Sayer, I Can't Dance, which was a pretty decent song compared to that disco one he had. You make me feel like dancing. Was that? No, I don't know what that's. Oh, who else in the house? Lucci, Ziggy Zaggy, because Patty's in the house. Hey, Patty. Peppermint Patty. Marty Taylor, Sam and I always buy the lift to the bar. That's right. Tommy's here. All right, now we can start. Tom Spalding in the house. Hey, Tom. Down in St. Augustine's. Augustine. I do it every week. Cliffy Cater. How you feeling, Clifford? I know you've been having, like all of us, some health issues we deal with. That's where we're at right now. Good to see you, Cliff. And Chris Ribaventura. Hello. I always, whenever I see your name, I want to say Chris Riva McIntyre. Neither Mike. Kate says, neither Mike. Justin Rector, brother Mike, hope you're doing well. I met some friends while playing at the Bridge Tender Inn on Anna Maria Island. They said they host you at their home while you're on the way to the Keys. Love you, brother. Hope you're back in Florida again. If so, hit me up and come jam. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll bet that was Troy. I bet that was the... it could have been a lot of people. I'm America's guest, man. I've slept on couches and spare beds and floors and guest rooms all my life, all around the country. But if it's the people who I'm thinking of in Fort Myers, was this Fort Myers, right? I don't know. I think so. It might be our friends who own a big trucking company up in Canada. And they had hired me to do a private show. I was headlining the comedy club in town, and they had hired me to come and do a private show at their home. Beautiful home. Fabulous. I know everybody got hit down there so hard with the hurricane and everything. That's why I haven't been, one of the reasons I haven't been back down there. Hopefully things will get to stabilize here this coming season, and I'll get to be able to get back to Florida. I don't know how many more years I got, right? Who knows? Bradenton. Oh, okay. Bradenton. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Hey, go and see my buddy Paulie, him and his wife, Bridget's Cross. If you know who I'm talking about. If you don't, Bridget's Cross, they play at a little place. I wish I knew the name, could remember the name of it. But wonderful people, and they're fine musicians. Great with the Irish music, too. All right. So I think we've been here through. Oh, Dennis, to the Bay soon. To the Bay. Where's Lad Ferrian at? I don't know, man. All right. Well, let me put my guitar on, stretch my fingers. I need the exercise, Don't even think about it. Social. Ziggy zaggy ziggy zag. No, I wouldn't cheat on you. Ziggy zaggy. Hoi hoi hoi. Ziggy zaggy. Hoi hoi hoi. 1, 2, 3. Super. That is some good rum. Diplomatico. Yeah, quality stuff from the boys. The boys in the book. From the boys, they're in the book also. Well, let me knock out a couple tunes for you, and we'll get Bob to come on by. Also, not only am I in this book, this wonderful book, and I've been in others. I've been a main character in The Other Side of Hell, and also in I think it was Missing and Sunset. He's put me in so many books. I like the Sunset Blues. Sunset Blues, good book. So you getting any guitar in there? Yeah, time for a little Perch Church love here in the house today. I'll tell you right now, I sure feel good. I hope you do too. Yeah, now you can't find a way to make ends meet, so you find yourself a friend to cheat. Hey, what you gonna do when there ain't no friends around? Yeah, you'll always have a helping hand if you show some love to your brother, man. Yeah, Father, let your light shine on down. Yeah, shine on down. Father, let your light shine down, down, down. I want to see where peace and happiness really can be found. Like before, it's so true. Children don't know what to do. Father, let your light shine on down. Yeah, listening to the evening news may give you cause to sing the blues as the rat race crisis of the day resounds. Yeah, let the world do what it pleases. You got a friend if you got Jesus. Father, let your light shine on down. Father, let your light shine on down. I want to see where peace and happiness really can be found. Not before, it's so true. The children don't know what they do. Father, let your light shine on down. Yeah, that trip you take can cost you more than the bread you fork to pay the score. Oh, you get so high, you're 6 feet underground. Roll down your sleeves, find survival, wipe the dust off the family Bible. Father, let your light shine on down. Father, let your light shine on down. I want to see where peace and happiness really can be found. Not before, it's so true. Children don't know what they do. Father, let your light shine on down. Yeah, like before, it's so true. Children don't know what they do. Yeah, Father, let your light, oh yeah, shine on down. Yeah, shine on down. Yeah, I said, Father. Yeah, I said, hey. Yeah, Father, let your light shine down. Yeah, Father, let your light shine on down. Let your light. Hey. Woo, boy. That's where I'd like to have the tambourine players. You need the tambourines, but also a good picker, good fiddler. You know who are good pickers and a good fiddler is the Flying Jays. If you've never had a chance, go see the Flying Jays when they're performing. It's a trio or sometimes a quartet. And Jamie, my friend Jamie. And oh no, he's gonna be upset. My bass playing buddy there, you know. Anyway, the Flying Jays. Remember them. Go see them. Right on. Marty Taylor says Ireland is the only place besides home that I have felt like I was home. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling you to join them. I hope you don't kiss the Blarney Stone because at nighttime the locals pee on it. Saying because the tourists come and kiss it. I think they do the same thing at the Perry's Monument. At night, the locals pee on Perry's Monument so that the tourists can't climb up the outside. I'm just messing around, man. Killing time. I should be on stage doing this somewhere tonight, but all right. Let's see where else we're at. Just a Rector. That's my friends. We both play at Bridge Tender. That's the place. The Bridge Tender. The Bridge Tender. Hey, Bridge Tender. Draw one, draw two, draw three more. See that? I'm sure you guys had to think of that, right? Hey, Bridge Tender. Draw one, draw two, draw three. Well, tell them I said hey. Tell them I said hey. They are really super people and super musicians and very entertaining. And I hope they're still going strong, man. Let's see. Tom says he's just about back to normal. He's down there on the floor. You've been dealing with that weather. Are you talking about the weather or your health? You can't tell anymore these days. Hello, ulcer, my old friend. Let's see. Marty Taylor says, hi, Michelle. John Carruthers. Hey, Johnny boy. Hey, Johnny, we hardly knew you. Anybody drinking a beer with the old mad dog here? I'll do you another song. Here we go. Social. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Eins, zwei, drei. Zufa. Captain Carr's in the house, in the big house with Steve Chanel. I'll tell you right now, thank you very much. Tell him it's great stuff. I'm just here with Daniel DeVault. Can't wait to see me in July. I'm here to preach the Perch Church philosophy of life, my friends, that every day above ground is a good day. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a ride home? Can I get well, I have a little more. Just a little more to sweeten it up, you know. Wait till you hear about this book Bob's got, this new one. Exotic Locate Africa. In fact, I just had a dream last night that I was in Africa because been reading the book. And in the book, I'm in Africa. It's very surreal to read about yourself as a character that's a persona. That's your persona, not... We'll talk about this, and maybe we need some psychologists to come on too to sort this out with me. I think that might help. But Somalia pirates. That's right. And I wrestle an alligator. I haven't got to that part yet. I haven't got to the wrestle an alligator part. I'm probably just right almost there. It's Christina. Christina Mad Dog, you need to come out to Buffalo Rock in Oregon on Folk Saturday. So I can folk myself, huh? Okay. That sounds good. If I'm not working on a Saturday, I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Yeah. Thank you. Folk, so it's Buffalo Rock in Oregon, Ohio. Or I hope you're talking about Oregon, Ohio. Not Oregon. What do you call bursts from Oregon? An oregano. Thank you. First show at the Roundhouse this year. Michael Hughes wants to know. That's going to be September. No, feels like it. No, it's normally I start up the last Saturday. Every year it's been the last Saturday in April. And this year there's opening up a little later in the season, a week or two later, I think. So my first gig there at the Roundhouse, my first day back, will be Saturday, May 10th, I believe. Let me just, you know what? Let me double check. Saturday, let's see. Yeah, Saturday, May 10th. And then back again on Memorial Day weekend, the 24th and 25th. And I'm getting ready to post. I know I've been saying it every week. I'm getting ready to post, but I was actually looking at it today. I'm just doing a lot of things. And we're getting ready for the season. I'm really looking forward to getting back and having a bunch of fun and seeing everybody, you know, and getting everybody to sing. Prost, Prost, Hurricane Milton. That's right. Damn you, Hurricane Milton. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Hoy, hoy, hoy. Uno, dos, tres, green card. Oh, yeah. What should we do our anthem? What do you think? I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Why, everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Wait a minute, let me do something here. Woo! You don't even have to shower. And it's always happy hour. Happy hour. When you're drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook. When you're drinking with your Facebook friends again. Drinking with your Facebook friends. All right, here we go. Oh, 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 I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Oh, you don't even have to shower. And it's always happy hour. You drink with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again. Yeah, you're drinking with your Facebook friends. We got friends out there tonight. I went downstairs to my office, got on the internet. Who I was going to find around here was anybody's bet. Up there on that computer screen, way much to my surprise, there were people showing dirty pictures and telling great big lies. They were drinking with their Facebook friends. What? Drinking with their Facebook friends. Quality time with a bottle of wine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. If you don't like my friend, oh, they don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Oh, you poke me, I'll poke you. That's the kind of thing we like to do. Some days I do this part better than others. This one was drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. I'm just kicking back at the Marble Shack with a big round doobie and a bottle of Jack. Oh, if you don't like our friends, yeah, don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again. Drinking with my Facebook friends. All right, Facebook friends, here we go. Oh, 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 oh. I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. I got lost on the modulation and I almost made that work. Did you see what I did there? You notice that I almost made it work, and then I go, wait a minute, what key am I in? What key, little Stevie? What key, little Stevie? Oh, well, let's see. What kind of song should we do? Tim Johnson in the house. Who else in the house? Yeah, Lucci, Ziggy Zaggy. We got us our Ziggies. Dennis McDonald. Hey, to the bay soon. New pacemaker on Wednesday. The new 2025 pacemaker from Ford. Let's hope it's not from Ford. No. Now, I'm still driving my Ford, but you put enough money in anything, you can make it run. That's okay. JD Bechtel in the house. JD Bechtel is here. Beers are cold. Keep on rocking. Ready for the lake. Make no mistake, we're ready for the lake. We'll get up in the morning and do a little wake and bake. If only I could box, I'd be like Muhammad Ali. But I fight like a butterfly and run like a bee. Bees don't run. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe a song or two, and maybe we can get our good buddy Bob Adamov to call up, because I've been looking forward to catching up with this guy. And Marty Taylor wants to fuck those alligators. Okay, Marty. Christina Cord, I'm not drunk enough. I'm not drunk enough this. Okay. And Sam Habian's him and the Gators. Robert Nappins, how are you? Absolutely. Buffalo Rock. Buffalo. I wrote a song about Buffalo one time, but not Buffalo Rock, but Buffalo. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, my Buffalo. Standing on the corner, here I am, all waiting for a bus to get back to Cleveland. Whoa, 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 my Buffalo. Buffalo, 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 yeah, whoa, 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 my Buffalo. Now this city's a trap. It's got the clap. Everybody here thinks, hey kids, this is really where it's at. Yeah, whoa, 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 my Buffalo. Yeah, I'm singing Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo. Whoa, 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 my Buffalo. Whoa, 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 my Buffalo. Oh, my Buffalo. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little loosey-goosey tonight. Don't smoke them if you got them. Put the pack away. Stop being a fool. Man, it just ain't cool to do your life that way. Another nail in your coffin. Another lunger on the way. Yeah, yeah. Don't smoke them if you got them. If you got them, don't smoke them. Better put the pack away. I used to have a little habit. Just a couple packs a day. Yeah, back in the time, man, it wasn't a crime. You could blow your life away. Down at each and every bar, we'd all have a smoke and a brew. Ooh, ooh. But if you fire one up right now, they're gonna crucify you. Don't smoke them if you got them. I'll put the pack away. Stop being a fool. Yeah, it just ain't cool to do your life that way. Another nail in your coffin. Another lunger on the way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't smoke them if you got them. If you got them, don't smoke them. Better put the pack away. Tell you how I did it, how I finally came around. Yeah, you might say I'm trying to stay all the way above the ground. On your lips and on your fingers, you get a nasty yellow stain. You can't be a good dancer if you got lung cancer. Blow that shit the other way. Don't smoke them if you got them. Put the pack away. Stop being a fool. It just ain't cool to do your life that way. Another nail in your coffin. Another lunger on the way. Don't smoke them if you got them. If you got them, don't smoke them. Better put the pack away. Don't smoke them if you got them. If you got them, don't smoke them. Better put the pack away. Don't smoke them if you got them. If you got them, don't smoke them. Better put the pack away. Woo. Don't smoke them if you got them. It's an extravaganza of Mad Dog songs on a Friday night, coming to you live from the basement of love, Cleveland, Ohio. Mad Dog Adams, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Rehab Clinic, where if you're on your way out, you're on your way in. Brought to you by... I'll save that one for the show. I'll say that. Anyway, is Bob around? Has anybody seen Bob? Oh, Bob. My good friend, but we, like we need Western. Back in the days of the Old West, there was always one man who stood alone. He was from Buffalo Rock, Oregon. Yes, Oregon, Ohio. Bluegrass and folk pickers. Yeah. Somebody else has mentioned that. I love bluegrass music. Well, I love most music. I love anything that's good, even if I don't care for music. The music itself, if it's good, I like it. That's just. Michael Hughes, I'm cracking you up. Okay, May 10th it is. What do you mean? Why am I cracking you up? What? You want me to change the dates? All right, I'll be there May 9th. Like my old man told me, we'll get there when we get there. That's right. That's how I feel anymore. I'll get there when I get there. Hell, I'm trying to figure out a way to just stay here in the basement of love and do this. It is feasible, to tell you the truth, but we'll see what happens. Mad Dog, when will you be at Kelly's Island this year? No Kelly's Island this year. I know. I would have liked to have been at the West Bay Inn. We would do the opener, what do they call that over on Kelly's? The early bird. The early bird. Well, they're having an early bird, and Mad Dog didn't get no worm. Maybe next year we'll talk to Ted and see what's going on. I had no idea what I was doing this winter and spring, and it's actually it's great. Getting a little lazy, I think. I need to get back on the road. I'm just enjoying being home too much. Ziggy zaggy. But the road isn't as appealing anymore as it used to be, too. So, yeah, and for many, many reasons, aside from the fact that I've gotten older. But nothing's the same. Everything has changed. You know that. We all know that. Ever since COVID, man, that was the tipping point, man. It's all downhill from there unless somebody puts on the brakes. Bob Adamov. I wonder who wrote the book of Bob? Now, Bob, are you around anywhere? Let me see it. Let me try to send this to him again. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. Every show we do, let me set this down. Every show, there's always a sound issue somewhere. It's just the nature of it. You can have brand new gear, state of the art, and there's still going to be some sort of screw up from one day to the next with this stuff. And I can see it also works on this end here with that. All right, let's see. We're going to add a guest. Copy the link. Copy. You know what? Let me do it this way. Let me see. All right, let's generate we're going to generate a new link. This page will reload with the new link. Create the new link. What, you're not going to give me a different link during the broadcast? Okie dokie. I smell a rat. All right, let's see if this will work. Because I know Bob's probably tried to get to me. Oh, yeah, by now I'm sure he has. It's this kind of stuff that makes me feel like I'm never going to get any better than this. Thank God it's my livelihood don't depend on it. All right, Bob. Bob, if you can hear me, I would like to think that maybe somebody would type a message in, maybe Kathy, and to let me know. But here we go. Let's do this to Bob Adamov. And it has to be sent by email for some reason. I don't know why that is. Something in my beer. B.O.B. Bob Adamov. There you go. Here's the link. No, I did. I sent the link. Don't second guess yourself, dog. Yeah, I did send it because I remember this popping up. All right, let's try this again. Push come to shove, there's a thing called a telephone. You ever heard of that? All right. Well, let me get back to this here. and see if we get Bob. Who else in the house? John Carruthers, David White, Jennifer Johnson, born on a Sunday. I accidentally drank a bottle of wine tonight. You accidentally drank? Well, you are in the right company, my dear. You are in the Perch Church of Love with Mike Mad Dog Adams. And I've been known, I heard things. But I've been known to have a drink or two every now and then, especially when I have good company like I got here tonight with you. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. All right. Well, let's see it. Make sure I got everybody. Friends in round places. Blaming on my roots. It's a 3-wire unit. Cliff's talking about his pacemaker. Oh boy. Oh boy. Make sure they wire that bitch up right. Cliff, I'm just glad you're still around, man. And me too. You know, that you and I, we were a couple of raving lunatics back in the day. Oh, boy, that trip that we took to Florida. Oh, yeah. It's a wonder we're still alive. Marty Taylor can't put the boat in the water we have on Gross Fifth, 3 feet down. Well, it's your your global warming there, Marty. You see, if the cows wouldn't produce so much methane gas, it wouldn't form a dome to keep the heat in so that it melts the polar ice caps and causes the water to recede. Makes about as much sense as anything, doesn't it? Dang it. Dang me. Is the Roundhouse schedule out yet? Oh, it's on the Roundhouse thing. It's on the Roundhouse thingy. The schedule is on the Roundhouse website. Yeah. And I think we have 25, 27 shows somewhere in that at the Roundhouse. And we're going to be on Middle Bass, and we're going to be in Oregon, or near Oregon. And I'm trying to think of all the other places. But, there's other places too. So. Christina Cord loves this song. Chris Zaylor, how are you, Chris Zaylor? Tim Johnson, great work on the t-shirts. It's got a Tesla battery, guaranteed to doge my budget, to doge your budget. Well, you know what Elon Musk says? Get along, little doggy. Get along, little Trumpy. Great song. Thank you, Dennis. I'm fixing to play another one if I don't know why I can't get Bob. Is anybody? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
There we
Ladies
go.
And gentlemen, how long have you been there?
I've been here for a while. It said you had to add me.
Yeah. You've been there for a while?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what I realized? I didn't scroll down far enough, and I didn't scroll down far enough and see you. You were waiting there, right?
I was waiting, and it said you had to add me. You could see me, but you still had to add me.
I'm so sorry, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a round of applause to my good friend and buddy and intrepid author and a bit of an adventurer himself, Ohio's own, the one and only, Robert Adamov. Bob Adamov. Welcome, Bob. Welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy the accolades. I got to get some better sound effects. How you doing?
Good.
I'm happy to
Things are going good.
to see you. You look good. Yeah, you look hale and hearty, and like you've been getting a lot of those author free meals that people love to watch an author eat.
Oh, why is that?
They're like, boy, Bob can really eat. Author.
Oh,
No, you're looking good. How's your lovely wife Kathy doing?
Good. She's upstairs sleeping. She came home from work. She had to be at work at 6 o'clock this morning. I had to work over, and came home and bailed on me. but that's okay.
Nailed on you, huh?
Hey, I need to ask you a question. So I heard an interesting story about you. Of course, there's a lot of interesting stories about you, but this
Yes.
one pertains to you jumping out of a golf cart and running in front of it and then getting run over.
Well, where did you hear such a story? I guess is my question. Where would you hear such a tall tale?
From a Put-in-Bay friend of ours, Tom Tianasu.
Oh, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah, it's your friends. They'll always tell on you. Those rat bastards will always rat you out. Yeah, I have to say that I had one of those moments of glory that this goes back 25 years now, you know. And, you know, have you ever had that crazy thought? And I think of it like the Woody Allen movie. You probably, this reference probably won't even make any sense, but there's a scene in one of the Woody Allen movies and where he goes to his girlfriend's house. I think it's Diane Keaton. And then her brother drives him back at night to the airport or something. And the brother is driving. It's real dark and rainy. And he says something to the effect that, did you ever wonder what it would be like to did you ever get the urge to just drive into the oncoming traffic? You know, one of those weird, creepy feelings that we all kind of like, what would happen if you did that? That kind of thing. Woody Allen's there like, oh, you know. Well, that was kind of my moment, you see. Every time I was on a golf cart, I'm going, these don't go very fast. I could run as fast as this. Sure you can. And, you know, of course, every time I'd get on one and be riding somebody, I'd go, I'm going to jump off and run alongside and jump back on. I want to, you know, it's like one of those dumb shit asshole things you do. Like people jumping off the Miller Ferry. I've thought about doing that. You just get that urge, you know. I bet it would be fun to jump off the ferry, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, I see how people do it. There's no excuse for doing it. You know, so I had my one moment where I tried to jump off the golf cart and wound up the golf cart riding over me. I fell alongside it and went, had a big tire mark down, broke my finger. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I heard
they had to pull me out of the street because before the police came because they didn't want, well, you know, wouldn't have been good.
But then they have a commemorative T-shirt made in honor of that event.
Yeah. I think I got it somewhere too. I still got it. It's
a T-shirt with a tire.
I got a tire track over it, and it's Mike Skid Mark Adams or something. It was very cute, very funny. You know, it's your friends. They will not let you forget the stupid shit that you do.
Right.
That was one of my moments, but we're still here. And Tommy's a wonderful guy. Tommy the pup. He's been around for a while now. So Bob,
yeah, we're Facebook friends, but I just met him at the boat show. He came walking over, and I said, you know, you were on my list to meet this summer. And I said, that boy, and he said, yeah, I've been trying to meet you too. So we had a good time visiting.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to be. You know, we have so many of our friends now that, like, you know, they're all in your books. They become a part of your book. We know we got Marty Taylor. You know, Marty wants a bigger part. You know, he's pushing for a bigger part.
Right.
It's been a very rewarding career. This is number 21, 22.
Right.
22?
21.
21. Number
21.
And most of them feature the character Emerson Moore, who is a investigative reporter for the Washington Post, and whose aunt M has a place on Put-in-Bay, South Bass Island, where he stays, and that's his connection to Put-in-Bay. And so Put-in-Bay is always kind of the touchstone where he comes back to and regroups or gets some homemade food or whatever he needs. When he needs to get back to being himself, he comes back to Put-in-Bay. And then he's always finding himself in these crazy adventures. And this particular book, Breakwater Bay, well, a lot of it takes place in Somalia. And this trip down the Congo River, dude, I'm telling you, you really catch, not that I've been on a boat in the Congo River, but it made me feel like I've been on it. It's I wanted to ask you about these all the towns beginning with K. Can you pronounce all those towns going?
Well, Labunda with an L, but Kinshasa and then Kisangani. I don't know, and a lot of their names are with K's. Kabundo, Kata, Cambia, and where do you meet Bimbo?
Bimbo? Is that like an elephant?
Oh, you're gonna have fun with Bimbo.
Oh
You
yeah.
have some classic lines with Bimbo.
Well, I'm charged up and I'm into it. And I'm savoring it. I really am enjoying it.
So how did you like the opening with Mongo?
Yeah, Ralph and Mongo were in there. Let me see if I got a picture of Ralph and Mongo. Are in, and those guys are the real deal, huh? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
See if I got
like
a picture.
their rum.
I'm drinking it. That's what I have right here. They brought this when they visited me here in Cleveland, and they brought me some rum.
Oh, that's where that came from.
Yeah. I'm drinking it in honor of them because I thought maybe they would be listening. But let's see if I got a picture of those guys here. I thought I posted one earlier on Facebook. And
yeah, you did. It was a group shot. I think we were all in Key West.
Yeah.
I think it was the Coconut Commando party. Yep.
Yeah. That's one where I went missing, I think, for a few hours.
Yes, you did. We were all worried. Dougie went out running around trying to find you. You disappeared.
Yeah, I know. Doug keeps a good eye on me. I'll say that. He's a wonderful friend. Sunset Blues is one that you had me starring in.
Sunset Blues, yep.
Let's see. What
Other
else?
Side of Hell, you appeared.
I thought I had a picture of Ralph and Mongo. Oh, here it is. Here we go. And your lovely wife, Kathy?
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. Great picture.
You know who you look like? Well, I don't think, never mind. I can't think of his name. Tim Dorsey. You look like you ate Tim Dorsey.
You know, people used to confuse me with the commish. As a matter of fact, I was in Key West at a gift shop, and a lady saw me walk in. She ran to the back of the store, came back out with her camera, and she said, "I know who you are. Can I get my picture with you?" And I said, "No, I'm not him." And she says, "Well, I still want that picture." So she took a picture with me, showing her friends she was with the commission. And he and I are actually friends on LinkedIn.
The commish. That show, The Commish, from the 90s.
Yes. Right.
My buddy was in that show.
Yeah.
My friend Dave Squatch Ward lives in Vancouver, and he played the janitor with the mental the disabilities. He was in, I don't know, several episodes for sure, but yeah, Dave Squatch Ward he was in the commission and a lot of other things too out there, but it's a small world, right?
It is. I was at South Beach and the same thing happened. I was checking into a hotel in South Beach and people in the bar started pointing at me and talking, and they motioned me for to come over. I walked over. I said, "I'm not who you think you think I am."
Where do all the hippies meet? South Beach. No, South Street.
South Street.
So tell us more about how did you come? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But what's not to like? I'm the star of the damn thing. No, and I
So
get
you
to go
like
to
to see what they're
Somalia.
going? Yeah,
I like it.
Somalia, and how do you
I
like
want I
Gordy?
want some sex in your books. I want some people to cuss, and I want some sex. There's
Well,
no cussing, there's
you
no sex,
haven't?
but the violence is exquisite.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Very tasty. Yes, it's very sadistic. It makes me wonder about you. I tell you.
It's me dark side, mad
Aye.
dog.
You dark side, you pirate, you. Yeah. Hey, I got something here to show
But
you.
wait, okay.
Hold on before we do anything. All right, check this out. Let's see. This was a very clever thing you did. I really like this a lot.
Oh,
Unnamed sources on Put-in Bay's law enforcement team have told us that island entertainer Mike Mad Dog Adams is heading the search for missing Put-in Bay resident and investigative reporter Emerson Moore. Moore has been missing since convicted Detroit murderer and mafioso Jimmy Diamonds kidnapped Moore during a bold escape from police on the Detroit River. Diamond's boat was found abandoned on Lake Erie. Both Diamonds and Moore have disappeared. You can learn more about the Mad Dog's adventure in award-winning author Bob Adamov's new novel, Missing. Check it out at bobadamov.com.
Yeah, I dug that up on YouTube today. That is such a novel way to promote a book. And
yeah,
or anything really.
We tried that.
We're also tracking new legal blowback
wait
in
a minute.
Washington
Hold
after
on.
President Trump's top national security.
Oh, there we go. We don't want to hear the news.
There's another one. There's another one for missing. It's an Australian, and he's in the jungle, and he parts the fronds, and he talks about Emerson's gone missing, and Mad Dog is looking for him. I don't know if you see that on the YouTube.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's
One.
out there
I'll
somewhere.
I'll look for it. It'll give me something else to throw up here. I'm just my little Friday night party. I try to do something every show. I try to learn a new thing, try to do a new thing, because there's no pressure. I realize, I go, you know what, Mike, you're doing this for the fun of it, and you know the self promotion, of course, the promotional aspect, of it. But really, it's just so why should I get frustrated when I can't have it the way I want it?
Right.
Anyway,
I want to ask you, how do you like Gordy Dawson?
Well, I can't figure out why Emerson. I mean, I know Emerson is a good guy. He's got a soft spot in his heart. He's sensitive. Right. The whole, traditionalist. He's a knight in shining armor kind of guy, good guy in the white hat. That's him. Right. That's what he is. So, but he's smart enough to know that, like, I don't know, unless I'm assuming he knows something that nobody else does. I'm hoping. I don't know, because I don't trust the guy. Of course, I say that all throughout the story here so far.
You do.
I don't trust the guy. I should just listen to myself.
Did you read the part about the sandstorm?
Yes.
Okay.
The sandstorm.
That was one of my favorite parts. And then that old raggedy helicopter.
I like that. You do good with aviation stuff also. There's always your aviation stuff is always interesting. You always find some nuggets, tidbits, and of course now we've got V, who is like the James Bond equivalent of Q, right? And he's got some secret agenty kind of things that Emerson is going to use.
And V is actually Mike Van Blaricum. Mike is president of the Ian Fleming Society.
I didn't know that. Did you see they
He's a good
sold the
friend of
James
mine.
Bond? They sold the James Bond's rights to Amazon
MGM.
Prime?
Oh, yeah, to Amazon, yeah. Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah. Well, you're traveling in those highfalutin literary worlds now. You ain't gonna need an old
I'm
pirate
having
like
fun.
me. You're having a
I'm
wonderful,
just a regular guy. I always
speaking career.
I tell people, never forget your roots.
Your roots. That's true.
Keeps you grounded.
I think that's Trump. He never forgot his working class roots. Some people might argue he never had working class roots, but he likes to say that he had working class roots. So anyway, but that's the real secret, though. Is, to just try to be nice to everybody, right? I don't know.
Right.
I'm not talking
exactly.
about Trump, but I'm just saying in general.
Right.
I think we turned a corner. I think we turned a corner. I think a lot of people are, everybody's aware that we have to make a little extra effort to be nice to people, be kind, or be polite, or be patient. A little bit, I count to 10 before I give somebody the finger on the highway. I use restraint, because by that time they passed me, and so they won't see me. And anyway, tell us more.
Okay, well, you're going to meet paramilitia leader Bakondo, and then a really tough guy at the diamond mines. His name is Malu. That is what happens to you and Emerson under with Malu, and you're just feeling your oats and you're pushing him around. I mean, it's a really good scene, and especially when you guys get trapped, and then you got the scene with the Cobra. And that's pretty deadly, what happens with that Cobra. And then we go to Antwerp, Belgium, to the Diamond District, and then from there to Put-in Bay. And you're there, and you run into Gordy, and you and Gordy almost come to blows. And then there's an attack on the ship house and on Joe's bar. And then we end up in Chincoteague, Virginia. What's this real estate company doing on Put-in Bay and down in Virginia? So it's all tied together, and the book culminates in Virginia at Chincoteague.
Yeah, I know I'm just still, you're setting up the story. That's the impression I get. And now it's starting to pick up steam as they're going down the river here. So I'm like, so now you're trying to have this one turned into a screenplay, right?
Yeah, we're working on that. We're trying. And I'll tell you this, there's a scene where Emerson and you and another guy are going down a tributary of the Congo River, and you're escaping. There's a scene there with a crocodile, and that actually happened to somebody. And I read about it years ago, and it just stunned me. So I brought that in and put it in the book, but it actually happened. I actually had a reader ask me about it today if I made it up. I said, no, it actually happened to somebody. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. This is a high octane adventure.
It is. It's moving quickly too. It's moving quickly. I started it at tax time this week. This week I started it right at tax time, and I don't like to read a book in fits and spurts. I really like to try to block out all the time I can to read it, and I haven't been able to do that yet. This weekend, hopefully, plow right through it.
Good. And
but I like to savor. I like to savor.
Just so you know. Oh yeah. Not Alone at Home, the Thanksgiving book, is in its second round of editing, and I started writing Return to Holden. Return to Holden will be out next year. Not Alone at Home Thanksgiving, of course, will be out this Thanksgiving. And then I'm developing a storyline that goes from Put-in Bay to Kelly's Island. And I'm meeting with some people up there about some clandestine things that are going on. And I'm going to try to bring those in as long as I don't get myself in trouble with the authorities.
Clandestine, huh?
I was surprised. I got a tipster. So this is going to be an interesting story if I can pull this off.
Now, how far ahead are you in your book writing? Do you have 1 or 2 or 3 projects going at any one time, or do you like keep a thing for just future ideas and then next year's book? How do you have that like categorized?
Yeah, I have a file where I throw story ideas, but like right now, so I'm working on 4 books. The one Breakwater Bay, I'm working on marketing it. The Not Alone at Home is in editing, so I'm working on that with the editors, and then writing the next one, Return to Holden, and then developing and thinking, what's the Split Bay Kelly Island story going to be about, and what the title will be. And then I keep telling Kathy I'm going to take a break, and she says, "Yeah, right. You always come up with another idea." So we'll see. But usually, it's not unusual for me to have 2, 3 books, in development or some stage.
I think you should have somebody fall from the glacial grooves, or meet their demise on the glacial grooves. Something about the glacial. And in Inscription Rock there.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to meet up with Giddy Up Dave up on Kelly's, and some other folks are going to help me up on Kelly's with some story research. So it's going to be, because I haven't had Kelly's in a book since Rainbow's End, the first book. And just like, the heat I took for Middle Bass Island from the folks there, Bob, why aren't you putting us in a book? So I finally put them in a book. I need to return to Kelly's Island. And especially with the stuff I'm picking up, I think there's a book there. Yeah, I like that.
I think your book would have looked better if you would have had me on there on the cover, riding in the boat, giving the Elon Musk's wave, the wave. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a toss-up. You remember the cover for Tan Lines, the girl in the bikini?
I do.
And she had to pull her bikini bottom down a little bit to show her tan line. And it was a toss-up between using her or that one picture of you that you sent me.
Hey. Well, how long do you think now before your next adventure comes out, your next book? How much breathing time are you going to give this to?
Well, the next one will be out in October probably because of the Thanksgiving theme. But and then I'm doing I got some travel coming up, and I'm meeting you at the Crow's Nest on Sunday, the 27th of April. I'm just getting back from Virginia, and then the next week I'm taking off again to North Carolina. I have a lot of speaking engagements coming in. I'm getting booked up through July on speaking at yacht clubs, museums, libraries, for city recreation departments. I mean, it's just, I don't know what happened here. I did put a post up on Facebook and told people I was available, and that may have triggered some of it. But it's going to be a very busy year.
Well, you're as busy as you want to be, and that is the mark of, to me, in my book, being successful. To be as busy as you want to be, to work as much as you want to work. Well,
I'm very blessed. I turned 70, turned 76, and I'm going strong.
Yeah, you're looking good too, man. I'll tell you right now. Wait, that's what happens when you got a wife that's half your age, more than half your age. Who looks like Anne Margaret, man. Fiery redhead. I got things. Redheads. I like the redheads. Speaking of redheads, where's Mimi at? She's not here tonight. Damn it. Anyway.
Well, remember, you were supposed to be maid of honor for our wedding in Cayman's.
Yeah, for whose? Yours? I was.
Yeah.
I was your maid of honor. So anyway, Mike Benedict says, "Fuck those crocodiles." Mike, hey, don't be talking like that now. This is a family audience that Bob has bringing. They come to my thing once a year when Bob's on, or whenever Bob's on. Bob, check out Sharon Short's Trouble Island. It's outstanding.
Oh, okay.
Christina. Can you see that? I don't know. Let me see that. Christina Bernard. Bob, check out Short's Trouble. Sharon Short's Trouble Island. Say that three times really fast. Sharon Short's Trouble Island. Well, Bob, thank you so much for calling, for visiting here, and a chance to.
Oh, thank you for having me, Mike.
To brag about your book and being a character in the book, and I think that I'm going to pick out some of my favorite passages and have a little reading from the book of Bob to the Hermaphrodites.
How do you like your one-liners?
I like my one-liners. I'm waiting for the funny ones. No, you're giving me all the good ones. You're giving. I feel like I muscled out Sam.
You did.
I muscled out Sam.
Sam's not in this book.
Every hero, he's got the best friend to bail his ass out, and right. Sam is Emerson's best buddy, but I've kind of interloped into the thing. I saw it coming back in the book's 7th book, The Other Side of Hell. I thought, we don't need Sam. We don't need Sam. So me and Emerson.
Yeah,
you should have Emerson blowing the conch. We can have Emerson blowing the conch.
There was a scene in Sandusky, I think, at the end where you were going to have somebody up on the stage and blowing the conch. I can't remember that, but
yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Well, Bob, you're always welcome here anytime, man. I just like talking with you. We have a good time together. We have a lot of fun. We've done a lot of interviews. We've done book signings and
radio
conventions, radio stuff. You and I have done a lot together, and we have a lot of fun. So you're always welcome. You can call me up anytime you want and stop in. And we're going to check back with you anyway, just to see how the progress is going, right? And to see what's going on. Now, when is your next event?
I'll be with you on April 27th at the Crow's Nest.
That should be fun. That's the launch party, not lunch. It's not a lunch party. It's a launch party. Don't bring any food.
Yeah, I got an event next Thursday up in Hudson for a power squadron, and then we're off to Virginia.
Is it Chincoteague or Chincoteague?
Chincoteague. So think of your shin. They told me down there, Bob, you have to learn, if you're going to write about Chincoteague, you need to know how to pronounce it. Think of your shin. And I said, okay. That works, Chincoteague.
I like, it makes sense. That's where the wild stallions are on the island and everything, right?
Right. And it's their 100th anniversary this year of swimming the ponies.
And you have a book that where Chincoteague was the locale.
Primary location
where Emerson was on, and you tied in the horses, and that's one of the things I love. You always tie in the most interesting things about the area that Emerson. Well, and that's part of the fun of reading, to learn stuff. I'm always amazed at how realistic. Assateague Dark. That's my favorite. The book about the stripper. Assateague Dark. Oh, okay. That's not a good name for a book.
But Assateague Island. So when I was down on Chincoteague, I was there for the pony swim. All of a sudden, Roe Terry comes over in his boat, and he's got a red flag on it. And he says, "Come on in." I says, "Well, I'll get you up close so you can see the ponies." Up close, we went through the police lines. We're actually herding the ponies. We're in the pony herder boat. And I couldn't believe it. It was a great experience. Kathy and Michelle went wild that they got to experience that. Then,
how dare
we get
you
a
hurt
call
those
on the radio
ponies?
after the well, we were
You're
a
on the
rescue
pony
ship
hurting boat.
because, yeah, there was a pony left behind, and we had to go back and we had to take that little pony. It was a baby, and put it in our boat, and then take it across because it was too little to swim, and rescue it. So it's kind of fun thing to do.
The pony hurting boat.
Yeah, throw Terry.
You just made me think of a song I need to do. I can wait till you go, or I can play it while you're here.
I'll listen.
You want to listen? All right, let's see if I can do this song. Oh, something not right there. Hold on. Yeah. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, you know I'd ride him on my boat. We could be together and go out on the ocean. Me upon my pony on my boat. If I were Roy Rogers, I sure as well be single. I couldn't give myself to marrying old Dale. It'd just be me and Trigger. We'd go riding through them movies. Then we'd buy a boat and go on out to sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, you know I'd ride him on my boat. We could be together, maybe go out on Lake Erie. Me upon my pony on my boat. A mystery masked man was smart. He got himself a Tonto. Tonto did the dirty work for free. Oh, but Tonto, he was smart. And one day said, Kimo Sabe, kiss my ass, I bought a boat. I'm going out to sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, you know I'd ride him on my boat. We can be together, go out on the ocean. Be upon my pony on my boat. Yeah, we can be together, maybe go out on the ocean. Me upon my pony on my boat.
Very nice.
Oh, thanks. I love it.
Very nice.
Hadn't done that in a long time. It sounded like it at first, but I finally got into it. Yeah, my pleasure. I did that for Kathy and the ponies in the acetate.
Okay, she'll appreciate it.
That's
She'll appreciate
right.
that.
I just want to say acetate again. Anyway, all kidding aside, all serious, Bob, it's an honor, it's a pleasure, it's a privilege to be a character in your books, and the fun we have promoting them and sharing them with everybody. So I don't really have much more of anything for you unless you got something for me. Brandy Freese, Buzzin' Cousin is here. Buzzin' Cousin, my cousin Randy Freese. That's right. And John Carruthers is here. Sounding good, Mad Dog. Thank you, John. Marty Taylor, always love hearing Bob and Mike Bander. Thank you, Marty. Marty said back earlier. He said something about having a bigger part here. I got to see what he said. I like how Marty lobbies. And damn, I'm a people person. People read the book because they want to see me. Good deal, Marty. Well, Bob, that's all we got, man.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you all for your support.
You can hang loose. Oh, one more thing. Least we forget. You've become so successful, you forget to tell everybody where they can get the book, for God's sake.
BobAdamov.com.
BobAdamov.com, man. Direct from the author to you.
Signed and personalized.
Signed and personalized. He'll even sign a bad check for you if you need him to. By God, he's that kind of guy. Bob Adamov, a good Serbian. My God.
Yes.
God bless the Serbs. God bless the Serbs.
Yeah,
Bob,
some
thanks a lot. Serbski.
Okay. Thank you.
Shlivovic. Yes. We need some Shlivovic. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Bob Adamov, intrepid author, BobAdamov.com. BobAdamov.com. Get the new Breakwater Bay. Thanks, Bob. Talk to you soon, buddy. Love you.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Mike. Okay, bye, everybody. Bye.
Take care. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, I don't want to get out now. Hold on. I don't want to end. Wait a minute. I just want to end you. There we go. Thank you, Bob. And for having the patience. I didn't scroll down far enough. He'd been sitting there, and I wonder if I'll ever get the hang of this stuff. What do you guys think? I don't know. Anybody else out there? We need a crocodile song. I'll work on one. Hello, baby. Well, we laughed, we cried. Should we do another song or two, or should we call it let's call it a day, girl? Hey, hey, hey. I love the Schlevo. Chris Zahler, you know what I'm talking about. A good Eastern European or Western European. Oh, I don't know if it's good. Yeah, it's Western European. Kind of Asia, though, too. I don't know. You would know better than I do. Cliff Cater's a great interview. Thank you, Cliff. Hey, you know what? I'm happy to be able to do this for however many people can enjoy it. Yeah, here we are, man. So I do have a few other pictures I could throw up here if we're hanging out. Or I could play a couple of songs. But if I'm going to play a couple of songs, I'm going to need a little bit, probably another beer. Oh, I forgot. Also, the film I was fortunate enough to be a part of and work on, I've been able to work on 5 or 6 different films now. And, an extra, but glorified extra, background actor, whatever they call it, But mostly because my daughter is either the production designer or a big deal with the film or something, And one of the films that Kristen, my lovely daughter Kristen, got me on was filmed right here in Cleveland, Ohio, Lost and Found in Cleveland. And I know I've showed some pictures before and I've told you about it and everything. This Sunday, it is being viewed. Is it Sunday? This Sunday, it is being presented at the Cleveland Film Festival. And I think it's going to be down at the Palace Theater downtown. And I'm definitely going to go because I got to tell you, they had, let me see if I can find it. Lost and Found in Cleveland. My daughter was the production designer on it. And Martin Sheen, John Lovitz plays the mayor of Cleveland. I'm in a scene with Stacy Keach, and I got a great Stacy Keach story I'm saving for maybe next week. I've got the bowling shirt that they let me keep. And so we're excited because it's going to be premiering here at the Cleveland Film Festival on Sunday, It's called Lost and Found in Cleveland. And here is the trailer. That's not it. Hold on now. Hold on. Where? Wait a minute, man. We had it. Hold on. No, that's not it. That's not it. Here we go. There we go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got it. Now it's about challenges for me. Now, why didn't that do what I wanted to do it? Because I didn't have it on. You know, much like anything else, you're only going to learn by trial and error. But by the time I learn everything I need to learn, I'll be dead, man. Because there's so much I don't know. But nice to have people go on an adventure with me. And get to stay in touch with some old friends. Right on. Life is good. Life is good. All right, let me see if I can pull this up screen. This should do it. I got to learn how to do this faster and on the fly. That's really pretty much what it comes down to. Let's see what we got there.
Lost and Found, America's favorite antiques appraisal television show, arrives tomorrow. Now, New York may be the Big Apple, but Cleveland is a plum.
We have obviously run out of cities, right? Cleveland? Really?
Cleveland, the best location in the nation.
What typically happens is we'll ask you a few questions about your collection.
It's not my collection.
How it came into your possession.
We picked up the most exquisite piece in Tunisia.
Why it's important to you.
I always dreamed of opening a restaurant with my mom.
And what it is you would like to find out.
That was a different world. I miss ours.
Oh my God.
This is a very important work of art.
I think you're overreacting.
I hate you.
Let's go!
Don't!
Mally's chocolate. That's my buddy Patrick Mally.
You nervous?
A little.
Me too.
You are the youngest person we have ever had at Lost and Found. We did it!
Here's June Squibb.
Please turn on your magic cream. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
That looks cute, don't it? Yeah. Very excited. Good work, Kristen Adams. By God, the production designer. And me, I'm just, I'm in the background there with Stacy Keach. By God, who that's. All right, let's hide this one. There we go. See, I did a couple of new things tonight with a couple of different screens, and I think some of you are noticing what I'm trying to do. So here's a scene, or here's a picture from the movie, still shot. There's me in the back. There's Stacy Keach. I'm on his bowling team. We are known as the Parma Pierogies. That's right. They had these really cool shirts with pelicans made up, these bowling shirts, embroidered our names in them and everything. They put my real name in it, Mike, and let me keep it, take it home, which was very nice considering they paid me to be there also. So, I got a paycheck and a shirt. And I got to hang out with Stacy Keach. And, boy, he was a lot older than I was expecting him to be, but I don't mean anything by that. I'm like that with everybody. When I see Giddy Up Dave next time, I'm going to say, geez, he looks a lot older than I expected him to look. And a few more shows. We got a lot of pictures of this. And next week, if we can, I'm going to get my daughter, Kristen Adams, production designer, to come on. And I will wear my bowling shirt. We'll show some more pictures from behind the scenes of Lost and Found in Cleveland. Yeah. You see this guy in the back, the guy standing next to me. I'm way in the back. I'm back there. That was the hairdresser. At least I hoped it was the hairdresser. I'm standing there. I'm sitting there. And you do this for a couple of minutes scene, 5 minutes scene or whatever. It's like 2 days sometimes. And I'm sitting there And all of a sudden, I feel these hands going over my hair and brushing my hair and doing my beard and I'm going, oh, damn, that feels good. Must be the hair person, makeup person, or whatever. Wow. And then I thought, I hope this isn't someone who just walked in off the street fondling my head. I like that kind of pampering, though. I must admit. So. Anyway, so we're going to go down. Michelle and I are going to run down and Playhouse Square and see the film. Here's my daughter, Kristen, at her gallery in New York that she was, I don't know what she was running it, working it. Was hers. I'm not sure what, but that's her Angry Artist. I shouldn't say that. And she just called today and they've offered her a teaching gig in Paris. She is currently teaching. She's a professor at the Savannah College of Art and Design, very prestigious art school. And she just did a first year doing it. They had made her an offer and she moved out from LA. And so she's in Savannah, which is just next door to Atlanta, which is where a lot of filmmaking is. But they offered her a teaching job in Paris this summer. So, life is good. Here, don't listen to your dad. This is what happens. If you call me and ask me, always remember, danger. Warning, Will Robinson. Bad advice. All right. Hey, we're getting ready to think about that. Two Island Traditions there. The Roundhouse Bar, Mike Mad Dog Adams. We're getting ready to get back up there pretty soon. It's coming. Of course, then we got our Danger Old Best sign. If you've never been to Lake Erie Islands, they're way up in the little corner there. The lower left corner. That's right. And let's see what else we got here. Anything. All right. Well, I think that unless I get a song request, I got to show you this picture. I'm thinking about doing a new portion of the show, food porn. You'll see what I mean. Wait a minute. Russian tea biscuit. I was going to ask Bob if he ever had a Russia, but I'm sure he has. I'm sure the Serbians have something of the equivalent. One of the most delicious desserts you'll ever hear. Russian tea. Okay. Food porn. This is worth it. Bacon wrapped cannolis. Freaking bacon wrapped cannolis. That's gotta be good. Holy sweet baby Jesus. The only thing I think that could be better than that would be a piece of Marianne's coconut cream pie on Gilligan's Island. There she is. Yes. That's some food porn right there for you too. Oh, my. There's Bob and I promoting one of his books. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Let's see. It says Corner of the Roundhouse. Marty Taylor would like me to do one of your own songs. Lake Effect, Tim Johnson's. I wrote that for Tim. Life is Grand. Hey, Dave. Yeah, Boomers. JK, love you. Freakers Ball. I did Freakers Ball last week, Randy. I did. Yeah, I did. I did a little Shelf. So in fact, I'm going to put together a Shelf Silverstein medley for the show. A lot of people don't know he wrote Boy Named Sue. And so I'll probably close with that and then go into the Johnny Cash. Working on new stuff for the show. Or working on how to rearrange old stuff to make it seem like it's new stuff. There'll be plenty of new stuff too. Don't worry. I'm hard at work. I want you to know, boys and girls. I'm hard at work because I know how hard everybody works for their dollars, including moi. And so I want to make sure that when you come and see me, you come and see a show, that you're going to feel like you got your money's worth, that you had a good time, you sang, you laughed, you cried, and you said to yourself going out, that son of a bitch is right. Every day above ground is a good day. So show, ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi, ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Eins, zwei, drei, no free bird for you. Pepsi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I love playing for you guys. Makes me happy. Come on, world, there's a song we'll be singing. Maybe we should do this live from the Roundhouse one time like this. Get my stage props and my stool and all right. Yeah. I don't like it. I can do that better. Let's put that back there like that. How do you like the special effects today, huh? I don't want to get to work on time. All I ever seem to do is whine. I've eaten up my credit line. You can call it lake effect. Oh, I forget about paying my bills. If they come, I better head for the hills. I could use a few grown-up skills. Why don't you call it the lake effect? It's just the lake effect, waiting to take effect. Gonna make your life a wreck. Oh, it's gonna drive you crazy. It's a license to destroy every brain cell we can employ. Everybody kick back and enjoy. Why don't you call it the lake effect? I can't afford to put gas in my boat. Hell, it don't matter. My boat can float. I ran aground and that was all she wrote. You can call it lake effect. Living on bullshit and beer, getting by is my only career. I'm letting these sweet days disappear. Why don't you call it the lake? It's just the lake effect, waiting to take effect. It's gonna make your life a wreck. Gonna drive you crazy. Oh, it's a modern day love affair with the water and the cool night air. Make you feel like you just don't care. Call it the lake effect. Hey, now sometimes late at night when I go out walking, yeah, I hear people talking all their trash about me. Whoa, yeah, yes, I'm going through another middle life crisis. I got too many vices, not enough normality. Well, I'm just living on bullshit and beer. Getting by is my only career. Let these sweet days disappear. Call it the lake effect. So, buddy, can you spare some cash so that I can get rid of this rash? Hey, you shouldn't pick up dark trash. Yeah, call it the lake effect. It's just the lake effect. Making you stare at. Gonna make your life a mess. It's gonna drive you crazy, 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 crazy. Modern day love affair with the water and the cool night air. Gonna make you feel like a millionaire. Why don't you call it the lake effect? Ooh, it's just the lake effect, making you stay erect. It's gonna make your life a mess. Gonna drive you you crazy, 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 crazy. Oh, it's a bad disease. It's an escape from all reality. Gonna knock you right down to your knees. Call it the lake. Call it the lake. Call it the lake effect. Yeah. That's right. You can call it the lake effect. Or blame it on the dog, don't you know? Well, if your ass is dragging and your tail ain't wagging, blame it on the dog. And if you feel like crying, there ain't no denying, blame it on the dog. Yeah, if you've been running around and you don't know where you've been, don't tell them you've been out committing mortal sins, blame it on the dog. That's right. Yeah, blame it on the mad dog. Blame it on me. I'm just a big old animal with personality, and every time that you come home late, you've been living high on the hog. Yeah, there's one thing that's certain, you could always blame it on the dog, yeah. I used to throw caution to the wind. That's why I'm in the shape that I'm in. I was a rough and rowdy redneck, always ready to fight when the bars closed down on a Saturday night. I used to be an old rolling stone. Yeah, I could never find my way home. Yeah, I'd like to get numb, I don't know where to begin. Used to throw caution to the wind. There was a time when I had money to burn. All my friends would say is, when will he ever learn? There was a time I thought I'd never get caught, and I didn't give a damn about what anyone thought. Oh, well, I used to be an old rolling stone, Jesus. I could never find my way home. Yeah, I'd like to get home, I don't know where to begin. Used to throw caution to the wind. I was strung tighter than a cheap mandolin, looking from without instead of looking within. The ladies called me sugar, I was just saccharine. Just saccharine. I used to throw caution. When I come here often, used to throw caution to the wind. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you was gone. Yeah. Right on. Hee, ha, ha. Everybody making it big, bud and me. Everybody making it big, everybody making it big, bud and me. I've got charisma, personality. Everybody making it big but me. Well, I hear that Alice Cooper has a real foxy chick to wipe off his snake and to keep him rich. Elton John's got 2 fine women, Dr. John's got 3. I'm still seeing those same old scuzzbags I always see. Everybody's making it big but me. Everybody's making it big but me. They got groupies for their band, and all I got is my right hand. Everybody's making it big but me. Everybody making it, everybody making it big. Everybody making it, everybody making it big. I got charisma and personality. Everybody's making it. Everybody's making it. Everybody's making it big but me. You did. Said Roses red and violets are purple, sugar is sweet and so's maple syrup. I'm the son of the seventh son. My daddy was a pistol, I'm the son of a gun. I said, dang me, hang me. They'll take a rope and hang me out from the highest tree. Mama, won't you weep for me? One more. I want to do that this summer. That song. Hell yeah. Another song at 3, Jennifer Johnson. Well, you know, since it's just us hanging out on a Friday night, how could you not love a face like that? Like Rachel Zegler. All right, I'm just going to have a little more rum. You know, I'm not a rum drinker, as you well know that. But since it's a special occasion because it's Friday, and we're here together, Freakers Ball. I did that last week, but Polish Pride, had a girl, Christina Cortez Bernard, Polish Pride. I can do a Polish song for you. FIY for information you. Yeah, Cleveland has one of the longest lead pipe water delivery system in Effin County. Yeah. The longest lead pipe water delivery system. Well, I don't know. I'm 69. I'm still here. In fact, the only water I drink out of a tap is from here in Cleveland and Marblehead. Any place else, bottled water. You won't catch me drinking tap water. Not at all. I figure it this way. My system's used to the impurities. They're not impurities. They're necessities. But I did learn that traveling a long time ago that because every time I went to, the water's a little bit different. They treat differently, and it wreaks havoc on your system. You're better off drinking the water out of those plastic bottles with the molecules of plastic that are in our systems now. And I can't worry about that shit. I ain't going to be around here long. It's like somebody handed me a koozie for a beer the other day. And I said, this beer ain't going to be around long enough for me to have to get it dressed. And that's how I feel. I'm looking at a new vehicle now. I'm going, this vehicle's going to be here longer than me, for sure. It takes a lot of pressure off when you don't have to worry about time. One day at a time, sweet baby Jesus. I'm Mike Mad Dog. I'm preaching my philosophy of life. That every day above ground is a good day. Social. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Ansla. Oh, that is so nice. We had perch dinner from St. Bernadette's. Good perch. They had a good perch dinner. I had that. I'm going to go finish the other half of it once I get done singing and drinking with my Facebook friends. So, let's see. One or two more. We did Lake of Bacon Rat Marianne. A Bacon Rat Marianne. Do you think we could get into the movie with you guys? Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're paying. I ain't getting in for free. We're paying. Come on up. You guys want to come up for Youngstown? Go down with us. I mean, if you're coming to see me, you might as well wait till it comes out on Prime or something. And because if you blink, you'll, like all my movie parts, if you blink, you're going to miss me. But it's about the experience, the fun, the adventure. It really is about the adventure of doing it. Not trying to be an actor. Just trying to suck off my daughter's fame. No. She is both my girls, they share their careers. They have wonderful careers, and I'm so proud of them. And they used to travel around with me. They'd watch me do my shows in the nightclubs. We'd drive all day to the gig, you know. So anyway, Tom, good to see you, buddy. I hope things are working out for you. Tim Johnson, the rash. You got to get rid of the rash. Forgot what day it was. Dave, what's for dinner? No Coke, Pepsi. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That what were the Albanians? I think because isn't John Belushi, John and Jim Belushi, weren't they Albanians? I think. Hey, Chris, my pleasure, buddy. Thank you. Cheeseburger, no Coke. Always love the Lake Effect. Well, I appreciate you guys digging my songs. And you know, the thing is, too, it's nice. The nice thing about doing this is I'm more apt to do. I've come around to doing more of my own songs and or the things that I really love that I don't do a lot of on stage. Because, you know, we got our thing we do. We got our thing we got to do. And we got, but I love it all, man. I you know. I like singing Sweet Caroline and getting people to yell bite my ass. I don't know. What's the downside of that? I mean, sure, it's not going to get me on TV, but I think it's a little late for that. I'm on YouTube now, baby. I got the potential to reach billions. Okay, am I just talking to myself? Thanks, guys. Thanks for another great run. Mike, I appreciate hearing that. Look, you guys just sweet talk me every now and then. Throw me a little bone and let me know that my energy ain't wasted and I'm a happy dog. Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'd like to leave you with a closing song. I don't know what it's going to be, though. I got to write some new ones, I tell you. Well, Facebook friends is kind of recent. And I am working on. Oh, I think I'll drink a drink to their memory. I think I'll drink a drink to their memory. Here's to you, here's to me, here's to the way it used to be. Here's to the friends we'll always be, and drink to their memory. Oh, I think I'll drink a drink to their memory. Drink a drink to their memory. Here's to you, here's to me, here's to the way it used to be, and to the friends we'll always be, a drink to their memory. They're picking us off one by one, and so I say, let's have some fun, it'll all be over, and when it's done, a drink to their memory. Oh, drink a drink to their memory. I think I'll drink a drink to their memory. Yeah, here's to you, here's to me, here's to the friends we used to be. It's good for you, it's good for me, and drink to their memory. Yeah, drink a drink. So that's the new one. That's the new one I'm working on. I should have it done in time for the Bay. I got a few others too. So anyway, I'm glad y'all doing good. I'm glad you're healthy enough to be here hanging out with old Mad Dog, Mike Mad Dog Adams. It's a privilege and a financial pleasure to be coming to you live from the basement of love here in Cleveland, Ohio. And we are the last of a dying breed, guys. This rum is going down mighty good tonight. Could be sitting down at the casino losing the rest of the money I've made in my life. Oh, God, I love the casino. Anyway, y'all a bunch of beautiful people. Thank you very much for being my friends and fans and friends and supporters. And I love sharing this shit with you. In fact, the older we get, the more I appreciate sharing. Really. David Y., my pleasure, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You know what? I'm going to do truck drivers on Sweet Caroline. Oh, no, I'm not playing. I am not playing Sweet Darn Caroline here because I don't do the audience participation ones because for obvious reasons. Now, if I could get like 9 of you, like on the Brady Bunch here in a square singing the back of like a Greek chorus. Of course, if you were a Greek chorus, you'd be behind me, not in front of me. But you get the idea. I was in a Greek chorus on Broadway. True story. Xanadu. That's right. I was on Broadway on the stage, and I was in the Greek chorus of Xanadu. Yeah. Another Kristen Adams production. Well, she didn't produce it, but she got me on it. Oh, Randy, you'll call me. Thanks, buddy. All right. Hope you're well. We'll have to hit the casino sometime. Dave Brothers, be happy, doggy. We all love you. Hey, I love you guys too, man. And I'm missing it. I haven't done a whole bunch of live shows this winter. We had a good January, busy January. And then I was like, the hell with it. I'm just going to. And I've actually enjoyed being somewhat normal. Having a little bit of a routine for a change. Because see, now it's at my age, you don't go full balls to the wall anymore. You can't, you got to pick and choose your spots a couple times a year, perhaps, if it's in you. But for the most part, man, you got to kind of pace yourself. Knocking on the door 7-0 and still singing and playing. I remind myself of the great Pete Seeger. Well, I always admired Pete Seeger. I saw him perform several times with Arlo Guthrie. And Pete Seeger was Woody Guthrie, Arlo's father, one of his closest and dearest friends. And watching Arlo and Pete perform together was quite a thrill and quite educating, because old Pete Seeger, he stood up there strong and tall like a leftist tree. No, but he was like a tree, like a strong tree. And he played that banjo, he strummed that banjo and told those stories, sang those songs, and you would just, he would sweep you up in his enthusiasm for the songs and stories he was performing. And I try to do that. Boxcar Willie was another one that influenced me in that regard. And it isn't as much about the technical ability of having this wonderful voice or great musical skills. It's about having the presentation and the persona and enough talent to get what it is you're trying to get across, Anyway, that's how I look at it, Probably ruining the whole Mad Dog thing for you, but who cares? Right? Here we go. Social ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy. Hoy hoy hoy. Yeah, you guys know that's why you're here. Thought I heard my captain say, pay me my money down. Tomorrow is my sailing day. Pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Soon as that boat left the barge, pay me my money down. Knocked it down with a spark. Pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Wish I was a rich man's son. Pay me my money down. I'd sit by the river and watch it run. Pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Pay me boys or go to jail. Pay me my money down. All the days and nights at sea. Pay me my money down. Cat whooped every last dollar out of me. Pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Every boy, pay me my money down. Pay me my money down. Pay me now or go to jail. Pay me my money down. All right, my friends, thank you very much for joining me in the Perch Church of Love. I love our Friday night gets-togethers. I'm so glad we had this time to spend together. Whose theme song was that? That Carol Burnett. See, everybody's got that thing. Bob Hope was thanks for the memories. Dean Martin was everybody loves somebody sometime. Which one is mine? Which was mine? She was a little kleptomaniac. You ought to see her snatch. No, that wouldn't be a good one. Well, we'll have to think about what is my signature song. And yeah, I'm the dog. Russ Vaughn. Tell Donna we said safe travels. You should do your music during Perch Church. Yeah, well, you're absolutely right about that, sir. Rum. Good sign. Who needs Margaritaville? See, now I'm getting more requests. We'll get a congregation together and be down to your basement next Friday for folk songs. Perfect. Perfect. You get it, dude. You understand it. You know what I'm looking for. Balls of the wall always. Good to hear you, MD. Good to hear you, John Carruthers. Thank you. Might hurt Dave because Sammy Hagar is in real. I know. And he's doing a show with somebody. Who did I just see? I thought he retired. Like 6 months ago, I read he retired or was retiring. And then I just saw that he's doing a show with somebody. And I was really surprised who it was. It wasn't Van Halen. It was, he's doing a show with somebody. It was kind of like, it made me go, oh, it should be fun, interesting. So, oh, good on Sammy. Good on Sammy Hagar. Lucia Labari. Lucy, 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 do you love me? My pleasure, fellas. Let's do this again next week. Let's do it again next week. Paula Pack, I need a shot. Any suggestions? Well, if you were with me, I'd recommend penicillin. It's an old joke, right? Oh, see, now we got somebody new in here who wants to drink, and I'm just getting ready to leave. That's all I got. Good times are not my friend. Every day above ground is a good day. She's doing Quaaludes again. You know what? I think I'm going to bring that song back out. She walks through the doorway and rolls down the hall. She falls down the stairs and right into the wall. It's easy to see as she buckles and bends. She's doing Quaaludes again. Quaaludes again. Quaaludes again. You got a rower and you know for sure that she's your friend. She's doing Quaaludes again. She mumbles and fumbles as she falls down the stairs. All right, Cliff, I got to bring this one out. Makes love to the legs of a dining room chair. She's ready for criminals or women or men, 'cause she's doing Quaaludes again. Quaaludes again. Quaaludes again. All those old druggy songs from the 70s and 80s. I know them all. I know a lot of them. All right. I mean it. I got to go. Privilege and a pleasure to see you all doing well. Stay safe. It's a crazy freaking world out there, and they're all going batshit crazy, and we're fiddling as fast as the Rome burns, Nero, thank God to thee. I might come out and start doing a bi-weekly. I'll be bi. I'll do 2 shows a week. I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun doing this. Anyway, love y'all. This is it. Sayonara. Do I have a sign off? I usually have a sign off something. I don't have a sign off tonight. So you'll just have to listen to Mike Mad Dog Adams doing one of his great hits, the Cleveland Shuffle. And we're going to dedicate this to the Guardians, which is a A wonderful name for a baseball team. It sounds like a feminine hygiene product, the Guardians. Okay. Yeah. All right, my friends. Take care. Good night. God bless. Every day above ground is a. All right. Thought it was going to play. Hard with technical difficulties tonight. All right. You can actually hear me drop the needle on the. It's one of my old songs. Got some good playing on it, though, for you.
In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shovel gonna be alright. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel.
You got the Cleveland shuffle. Everybody be all right, baby.
Be all right. Well, I met a little girl. I said, what's your name? She said, back on, Jack, I'm playing your game. I don't like your looks and I don't like your style, but if you can pay the price, we'll still buy for a while. I said, oh, wait a minute, baby, get off my case. I don't make it with no refugee from the human race. Don't want to fight and I don't want to scuffle. You know what I will do? What do you do? I'm on it, mows it all along, do that Cleveland shuffle. In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shuffle gonna be alright. You got a Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel, and everybody be alright, be alright.
Barron, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Great Phil Barron on piano. Mike Bayless coming up on guitar here. I recorded this in 1979. There was a sportscaster by the name of Waylon Boot on Channel 3 in Cleveland, Ohio, WKYC, who used this song when they wrote the sports report. Bill's still around. Oh.
In a bar on a Friday night, people moving, they're grooving, they're getting real tight. Buy me a drink and I'll play you
Alcohol.
a tune. But you don't know my name.
Charles
I'm
D.
playing in the mood, baby. That's
Fireball.
alright. That's okay. I do this gig to
714 rower.
And when the night is over,
How we are.
You know what I will do. What do you do? I'm on the
No folk songs. Let's see.
do that Cleveland shuffle.
Wait there, John.
In the morning, in the night.
Where's the harmonica?
Cleveland shuffle gonna be alright. You got a Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle, and everybody be alright. Yeah, Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle.
John, get up. Cliff.
You got the Cleveland shuffle.
Charles.
You got the Cleveland
A Tuesday
shuffle,
Perch
and
for
everybody be
possible.
alright.
Halfway to hump day. You know that Tuesday isn't a bad idea, Charles. All right. Amen. Hallelujah. Every day above ground. Good day.